It is 10 to 6. It might be really early, but I actually don't feel too bad. And I think it's because I am off to a reformer Pilates class. So it was like my body knew. Girl, excited. It's time to get up. Blech. Okay, I can't talk to you guys when it's this early. I'm feeling so much more awake now. That was such a nice class. I forget how much I love reformer. It's now 7 a.m. So nice early start today. I've not really been on my A game this week. Honestly, I'm heading into my luteal phase and it's hurting. It's doing me dirty, guys. But reformer Pilates is always so nice. It's like a more lower intensity workout. I'm gonna head home now, start my day. This morning I'm kind of fancying a little morning matcha. This is the brand I've been using recently. I'm craving a big bowl of pasta. I mean, I literally always crave pasta. But it's the end of the week and I was thinking like, I don't think I have the ingredients. And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I have this cottage cheese that I need to use up. I'm like, actually, I could totally make a sauce out of this. Which pasta shell should we go for? Funky squiggly one, or I don't know either of their names. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, it looks kind of lumpy. This is like my favorite pasta recipe, just a good old tomatoey creamy situation. And so I normally use like creme fraiche. Still tastes good. She's creamy. Watch! If you can hear my son in the background, and I know you can hear my son, I'm sorry. I want to do some makeup because Will and I are gonna try have a little date night. When you've been together for 5 years, almost 6, we do stuff together all the time, but it's different, like purposely trying to make it a date. And I think it's important to still date instead of using all our quality time as just like being on the couch together. I don't know, I think it's because this has been a week where I have been at home every single day, alone every single day, like one of those kind of weeks. Last week was such an exciting week. I vlogged it all, like a couple of really exciting events, a shoot, etc. Was around a lot of people. I honestly was really busy that I couldn't really like stop and think or breathe, but in a nice way. That sounds negative, I don't mean it like that. Whereas this week, I've been a lot more in my head. Like I said at the start of this vlog, I thought I was heading into my luteal week, but no, my period's just like fully shown up today, a week early. I don't think that has ever happened to me before. I'm a bit like, whoa, is something wrong? I googled it. Don't Google it. That is not the right thing to do. I can feel it's definitely a very hormonal period. I was actually thinking earlier today when I was doing my skincare this morning how well behaved my skin has been this year. It's just like back to my normal skin. I've already put concealer on, but you can see like acne update because I still get messages to this day, people asking like what I did, what happened when I like broke out really badly last year. I look back now, I'm like 100% sure something I did that made the scarring quite bad, and just inflamed it, inflamed the acne, where it ended up being worse than it should have been was through like layering active ingredients within skincare and almost like chemically burning my skin. I was just whapping on every spot cream, every salicylic acid cleanser, like all this stuff, because you look up all this advice for like, how do I get rid of acne? And people are just gonna throw so many products your way. So as soon as I stopped with spot cream, I stopped with like salicylic acid, and I just used my like daily doser treatment from Skin and Me. This is not an ad, I'm just giving you a skin update. My treatment has like tretinoin in it. That being the only like powerful thing I was using, and it sorted my skin out. Now my skin's just back to how it's always been, like not problematic. Yeah, really weird, but I'm just so glad that it's so much better. Even the scarring, it's still there. But at the start of the year, I was really debating whether to go ahead with like something quite invasive like microneedling, expensive laser treatment that is meant to really help with acne scars. And don't get me wrong, you know, if a year goes by and I can still see them, I might do that. I just want to tell you, like, acne scars, they do fade by themselves. I used to be so insecure filming without makeup, going outside without makeup. Anywho, that's my little skin update. But yeah, I'm gonna do just some everyday makeup so that I look presentable for whatever date night is in store. I just had a little therapy session, a little midday chit chat with my therapist. I also got changed just into like what I want to wear tonight, so it helps me feel a little bit more put together. Therapy was good. I'm feeling a little bit heavy. Something she said in that session that really resonated with me was how you should practice getting to the end of every single day and asking yourself like what you're proud of. What did you do today that made you proud of yourself? Whether it's like you managed to fit in a workout, so that's probably mine today. Sometimes I find myself being like, I am not in the mood for therapy because I don't want to bring up these negative feelings and hyperfixate on them for 40 minutes. By the end of therapy, I do always feel clearer. I don't think I'm amazing at putting into words how I truly feel, so it's a good exercise for me. And I kind of had like a light bulb moment that I realize right now I am creatively burnt out. We're talking about different like coping mechanisms and what to do when you have that feeling. What did you think, Mochi? We're going away this weekend. It's one of the bank holidays in the UK this weekend, so we're going to southwest England, to Devon, because Will grew up there, and so we're gonna see some of his friends that he hasn't seen in ages. There's loads of lovely beaches there. I think it's come at the most perfect time. But with that, I need to finish my workday because I want to actually be able to close my laptop for this weekend, so let's crack on. I want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsors of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for entrepreneurs, creatives, freelancers to stand out online by making their own website. So you might be starting off with your business, which is a really exciting time, possibly a freelancer, self-employed, someone like me who just wants to have like a portfolio up online to demonstrate my skills. You need a website. I understand how overwhelming it is when you first go to tackle that task of how to build a website. It seems like there are a million different ways to do it, but that's why I want to tell you guys about how efficient Squarespace is and why I love them. Squarespace have everything you need, from website template builders that allow you to choose from professionally curated layouts, a bunch of styling options. I'm talking like customize the font how you want, customize the color palette so that you can make your website as unique as you like. And it isn't just a place for a portfolio or like selling a physical product. You can sell digital products, you can even sell memberships. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Becca Watson to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
Nail size and shape is the offering from Gina Farron.
You've done a great job, I'd say. Hang on. Can you see the baby? Are you crying? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Well, It's not the morning anymore. It's just hit 1 p.m. because we've driven all the way to Devon, which is like southwest England. It was like a 4-hour drive, 4 or 5 hours from London. Very long drive. I was full passenger princess mode the whole time because I hate driving, like any sort of long drives, anything that means I have to get on a motorway. Driving at 70 miles an hour, it terrifies me. I think it's because I didn't grow up with parents that can drive. Anyway, we're spending the weekend in Devon, just one night. I think I said because we're seeing Will's friends. I did not feel like vlogging yesterday evening. I think you can tell from some of the clips I was not in a very good place yesterday, and so I don't want to vlog when it's like that. I don't want to like bring you down. I think it's important to be honest about it, but yeah. Anyway, like I said, this little weekend break has come at the perfect time, and yeah, we're excited to catch up with Will's friends, just have a really wholesome little weekend. We're meeting his friends at the beach right now. This little boy loves the beach. I'm gonna take him out for a pee now. But yeah, thought I would update the vlog. Ooh. Aww, there's dog toys. Oh, there's a little toy. Cute. Good morning! Hi! How's it going? We had the best time in Devon. I'm sorry I barely vlogged. Honestly, I think I just needed to not think about that. Not think about vlogging, not think about being on my phone. Yesterday as well, I was hoping to pick up the vlog yesterday because it was the bank holiday. Today is Tuesday. As you saw, we were in the gym this morning, getting back into it. Went for a pretty good little 4K run yesterday. Felt really proud of myself just because with it being the bank holiday, when we drove from Devon to London, it's meant to be like a 4-hour drive. It took us 4 hours to get there, but to get home, 7 hours. We were driving all day. That's literally like driving to Scotland. That's like driving home. It was not a fun day. I'm glad I didn't vlog it. Nothing to show for it. The evening we went for a jog because we had literally been sitting still all day. I'm proud of us. It felt really good. And then this morning managed to get up for the gym. We got up bright and early to the leg day. Sun is shining. I'm in a good mood. I actually feel refreshed from that weekend. I feel like sometimes when you go away and you have to come back to like, I don't know, trying to get back into routine and like unpacking your suitcase, doing a bunch of laundry, sorting your life out, even if it's just a weekend. I don't come home feeling the most refreshed, but that weekend was so wholesome. This morning I've just dropped Will off at the station and I'm gonna do a little food shop. This is quite random, but I wanted to say, for those of you who saw my last video, I did like a spring morning kind of style video. You guys know I love making like, I don't know, peaceful, relaxing morning routines to watch. I wanted to do something different with this video. I stripped back on like the voiceovers and the music and stuff. Honestly, be a little bit more ASMR style. And whilst a lot of you have told me like you like these kind of vlogs more because you can just hear me talking and you can have it on in the background, which I completely get, but then some of you said you really liked it. So I'm torn. I mean, I'll obviously keep making like both style content, but I wanted to say thank you so much for the engagement in that video and people just giving me feedback, but giving me like feedback in such a lovely way. Constructive feedback, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to like be a bit more experimentative with content and I think use London a bit more and like this camera, because I have such a lovely camera that's good at shooting quite cinematic shots. So yeah, I don't know, I would love to get out there more, get some more London-y content. Anyway, I'm procrastinating. Something about doing a fit shop by yourself, it's no fun. Also, my gym, okay, last thing, my gym had been renovated, and so that was our first time like seeing the new spanky fresh gym, and it was good. Like all the equipment was brand new, so that's nice. Hopefully that like motivates us to get back into this fitness routine we had going really strong for some time. So okay, let's go to Asda. Okay, we're back. I feel so good having a weekly food shop at the start of the week. It sounds so dumb, but like, we don't do a weekly food shop every single week. I'll like deliver groceries when I need them, and it's a really bad habit. So anyway, got a bunch of stuff. I love these like half soft pittas. They're so yummy for like a quick lunch. And also this kimchi. Been obsessed with this kimchi. Just giving you an overview. I think I'm gonna make myself a little protein shake now with some frozen berries and stuff. We've been out of protein for ages. I quite like this one. It's just, I don't know, you can always find it in like a big supermarket, so easy. And some fresh flowers. Perfect! Look at that. I'm just gonna quickly do some little tasks, chores around the house, because we've been going for like 3 days, so. That doesn't taste as good as normal.
This is where you always be full trip the next day and really get to know people and finish that. Where's the log?
You know what I'm doing this morning? On hold to HMRC. Probably gonna take like an hour.
Thanks for waiting. One of our advisors will be with you as soon as possible.
I got ready for the day. Did like the lightest, most boring makeup look ever because I want to go work from a coffee shop. But I'm gonna go to one of just like my favorite areas in London, around like Notting Hill, Holland Park area. And it's a nice day, so I just want to get out instead of just being at home alone all day. So let's go. I enjoy listening to classic FM in the car. It soothes me. And driving in London is not soothing, so. I do not get hay fever, but I am feeling a little blocked. Maybe I do have hay fever. I swear you can develop it at like any age, can't you? Oh, no, that would be annoying. It's starting to really feel like spring. Spring in London. It is so nice. I went out with just this jumper on. There's something about like putting your headphones in, concentrating in a coffee shop. Like, I don't know, you don't get as distracted, or at least I don't when I'm in a coffee shop, as I do when I'm at home, because you're like, I don't know, around other people. I'm not just gonna scroll or go on YouTube or whatever. So I had a nice little productive work session. I'm now gonna go home because honestly I'm quite tired today. I think after all the traveling from this weekend and getting up early.
Hello, can I get 2 pints of house, please? Yeah.